Hey Chicago, Tom Barnes, stories from the 78, bringing you stories from all over Chicago and beyond. Today we are in the Roseland neighborhood at Roseland Community Hospital. And why it's important, well, it's been here for almost 100 years, serving in the community. And just recently they've updated their maternity ward. It hasn't been updated in quite some time, but they've doubled down in their efforts to provide community services while lots of other places have closed. They've stayed open. They brought themselves back from the brink of almost being closed years ago to now be able to renovate their maternity ward and offer these amazing community services. I'm going to talk to the CEO, Tim Egan, now for this story from the 78. Let's go inside and say hi to Tim. All right, so you're looking inside one of the newly remodeled rooms here at the Roseland Community Hospital, and I'm here with CEO Tim Egan. How are you, sir?
Outstanding. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely, and I think it's a great story about what's happening here in the Roseland Community Hospital with the remodeling of the maternity ward. Talk about what's all going into that and how significant it really is for this area of Chicago.
Certainly. You don't have to be at Harvard research to find out the information about the soaring morbidity rates for African American women and their babies. At this day and age, it's unheard of. It's unparalleled with the advances that we have in healthcare, that these morbidity rates would be so high in the African American population.
And so what is happening here in the hospital as far as how many rooms do you have? I know it's like an ongoing process as far as getting funding and all that. So how does that work for people who are interested in knowing about this, especially given people in the area that might not know about the maternity ward and what it all has to offer?
Right. You know, COVID hit the South Side very, very hard, and many hospitals shut down their OB programs. But through it all, we held on to our OB program to keep the doors open at any cost so we can continue to service the African American population that was delivering babies. We thought it unconscionable that other OB programs were shutting down, so we did our level best to keep ours open. So we have 10 OB suites now that are all going to be private. We've been able to use dollars and cents to renovate a couple of the rooms, but our plan is to renovate the entire OB department. New floors, new windows, new heating and air conditioning, and just new beds, new equipment, everything we can get brand new so we can continue to serve the population that walks through our door.
I mean, it's incredible what you guys do down here, just because, you know, you're not downtown, but you're doing things that downtown does. You're doing it right here in the community. You're like the little engine that is for sure. And I mean that as a compliment because, you know, I'm from the south side of Chicago. I understand how some people might view it, but what you guys are doing here matters. And doing it on your own and with the help of funding is really important for you guys.
Absolutely. As a safety net hospital, we've had to learn to do a whole lot more with a whole lot less through our entire existence. You know, when I walked in the door here 9 years ago, the hospital was $35 million in debt and seconds away from closing. Here we are, 9 years later, in a 10-year transformation of a hospital, of a community, and we're on the cusp of getting a $40 million transformation grant from the state of Illinois. And that will be a game changer. That's what that transformation grant was developed for. We want that to be a game changer, not only for the women who come to OB, but for every patient that needs to find services in our emergency department and across and within the walls of our hospital.
And that is what people can look forward to when they come here. I mean, you guys do so much for the community, the food drives, the coat drives, the trunk or treat. I mean, you guys really embrace the community around here, and I think that's an example for hospitals all over this country, and especially this city for sure.
Absolutely. We're so proud of the efforts that we make to reach out beyond the walls of this hospital on a daily basis. You know, we've done all these great things for the community, and one of the things that we really love to highlight is our free dental van services. That has made a difference in kids' lives, in adults' lives, in our seniors' lives, and veterans' lives. We're out there every day providing free dental care in areas where there are no dentists. And that's brought to you by the new Roseland Community Hospital and our friends at the Washington Square Foundation.
Oh, that's fantastic. And if for people who want more information about that or this, the new maternity ward and how they can help, should they just go to the website for the hospital to get all that information?
Absolutely. They can go to the website or they can email me directly at tegan@roselandcommunityhospital.org.
Oh, I like it. You threw it out there. Well, Tim, thank you very much for chatting, and congratulations on these renovated suites. They're fun, they're warm, they're inviting, perfect for new moms. So well done. Thank you.
Absolutely. They're a game changer.
Absolutely. A definite community hospital, always giving back to the Roseland community, and I'm here with my friend Chris Lynn. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. How are you today, Tom?
I'm doing great, and you guys are doing so many things coming up this fall that give back to the community. So why don't you run down a couple of those things here that you want to talk about for people to know, because I know you have stuff for when it gets cold out, Thanksgiving and Christmas and the whole thing. So Fire away. Let's see what you got.
Absolutely. So fall is one of our favorite times of the year. So we do have our annual turkey giveaway. And then following that, at the end of the year, before we move into the new year, that's holiday time where we have our annual toy giveaway. And that will happen the Saturday before Christmas. So we're excited about all of those upcoming fall/winter initiatives.
And you do all of it right here, like you said, a lot of it out right in the parking lot where people can come up, and that's the idea, is to welcome the community here, offer the free mammograms, the coats, and the trunk or treat, safe place. If people want to get involved with helping out, is there a way for people to do that?
Absolutely. So they can always visit our website for more information, which is roselandhospitaltalks.org. They can always connect with myself via email. So that's just C Flanagan, CFLANAGAN at roselandhospital.org. We always welcome partnerships as well as sponsorships. But yes, the idea is to have everything here on site so that there's not a bunch of red tape. We really want to just make it really easy for everybody to come in and receive the resources that they need.
And that's a part of the history of this community hospital, almost 100 years, and you guys are still giving back, and I think that's just a wonderful thing for Chicago, in a spot where sometimes things might get overlooked. So it's good that you guys are this beacon here to offer these community services. Well done.
Absolutely. So just like you mentioned, we're about 2 years shy of 100 years. And again, one of the things that we believe in is that wellness includes those community resources. So, we want to make sure that we can help reduce some of those barriers. And again, that's helping to give back. So, we want to make sure that our reach is extended beyond the walls of the actual hospital.
Right. And speaking of, the pictures behind you are some of those events that you and your hospital do. So I'm happy to help tell the story. The website one more time?
The website is roselandhospitaltalks.org.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Tom.
All right, that is the story from this 78 here in Roseland. TomBarnishChicago@gmail.com. If you have a story suggestion for the 78, head over to storiesfromthe78.com. Check them all out. I appreciate it. We'll see you later.